Hold on, let me see. Hello everybody, hello. Hold on. Can anyone hear me? Can anyone hear me? Hold on, let me make the sound a little bit lower. Yeah, definitely tell me if my voice is too loud or if I'm too loud. I will change it before the stream starts. So yeah, welcome everybody, welcome. So today we'll be going over pretty much everything about Snake. Welcome. Yeah, today we'll be going over. Hold on. Let me tag. Hold on. Oh, hello. Hold on. Yeah, my bad. Allow me to. Yeah, 1 sec. Yeah. Surprisingly. Cause. Yeah, a lot of things just happened like right now, so I'm still trying to like get a sense. Cause apparently, we just got Shingeta Dragon Retrofit on NC. So yeah, a lot of things is going on right now. I was a little bit caught off guard. So, but anyway, today we'll be going over Belial Legend for the Iron Saga 3rd anniversary. I'll also be going over the news of what's going on with or what event that we have in Iron Saga 3rd anniversary, as well as just showcasing you guys Shingeta Dragon Refugio, which I'll make a video on right after the stream. So I'll try to not have the stream for Yeah, for sure, yeah. Alright, hold on. Let me get the game up as well. So, go. Yeah. Oh, also, if you're watching this later, everything I talked about will be in the timestamp, or yeah, everything I talked about, I'll timestamp it in the comments and in the description. So just stay tuned on that. Alright, let me lock my phone as well. I'll lock it. As well as the chat. Oh, my bad. So let's start with the news. So let me go into my let's start with the news. So first of all, 3rd anniversary event. So yeah, I'm just going over the news now. So yeah, I'm just going over the news now, just waiting for people to come. So and everything. So yeah, 3rd anniversary, of course. Then my last stream we have the triple collab that's coming, as well as Belial Legend now, and for the community event that we have the YouTube Shorts event. Yep, or yeah, YouTube Shorts event. All it needs to be is just a short and also be Iron Saga ER related. So I don't even think you need it. You need it to be the triple collab based on what it says. But it does say it in the video, so if you're interested, you can also try to get it. Because if you do get a grand prize, you do get a 10 draw coupon and also a Ring of Eternity. So yeah, so this is something different to look out on. You can just record anything under 60 seconds, post on YouTube, and you should be able to enter. So. As well as aerial combat, which I'll get into once I get into the game. And also we have the time machine event. Yeah, the time machine event. So, if you want to know your record in Iron Saga, definitely check this out. All the links are on their Twitter. So yeah, so definitely, if you're interested, check that out. So that should cover about the event for the anniversary. Also, let me go into another thing to look out on is the aerial is the battle simulator. You don't really need to care about this. Just make sure to clear once, so you do get the Mecha Shard selector rewards. Yeah, just spare some stamina and finish this event before you going back to finishing up your collab events. So yeah, just a heads up. So that's that. Oh yeah, and of course, Shingeta Dragon, which I'll get into that later. And also the time. Oh, hello, whatever. Hello, welcome. Yeah. So and also yeah, the time limited event or time limited skin. So if you go into skin right now, you'll see, because the World Cup is happening, or the the soccer game is happening right now. So definitely check this out. if you're interested in this, in the sports skins, it should rerun every year or so, but just know it is limited skins, so if you do want to get these skins, make sure to get it sooner rather than later. So yeah. Oh, and so also auto card. So this is more of an unseen news, but just want to talk about it right now, just in case if people are looking forward to this. So yeah, so there's a new auto card that might be coming soon on NC and on NC. So basically, essentially it's just you know how we do dailies and stuff like that, right? You know how we do dailies and something take a while. So what we can do now is we can redeem this in the corp shop, then the corp shop, and also in the daily missions. So by getting these, we can speed up anything. We can speed up things that we do daily. For example, we can speed up what's it called? Yeah, we can speed up this by using that can speed up the awaken or the daily awaken things by using the card. Let me actually go into what is said, so I have an idea. Oh yeah, so yeah, just daily daily challenges and just the thing that you might do daily. So air balls are annoying for the collab was I see, okay. But yeah, definitely try to pass it at least. Yeah, definitely try to pass it at least for the rewards. I want to say about Belial Legend event. Really not kind of free to play. Must gacha and raid development so small. Until this time, I am not yet get him developed or gacha. I want to say about it. Really not kind of must. Yeah, if you like Belial Legends, then of course feel free to roll for it. But personally, compared to other units, since other units exist, like Himiko and stuff, because other units exist that can only be get via gacha, I definitely suggest you, or I will suggest you get those compared to Belial Legend. But if you do like Belial Legend, feel free to roll for it. And I don't think you'll regret getting it because it is good. That is a good unit. Yeah. It is a good unit overall, which I'll be going over it as well. So yeah, so this is the auto card. So just keep it in mind. This will make our life much easier. So definitely look out for it. And and what else? And of course, we have what's it called? And we have there you go. So auto. I'm not sure if this. Yeah, I don't think this is yet. Yeah, auto unequip. So for both I'm pretty sure everyone have encountered this problem before where you couldn't upgrade or you couldn't sell certain things because they're equipped somewhere. Either equip it in your 12v12 like in your 12v12 team, in your trial origin teams. By using this, we can unequip pretty much every parts, every mecha and every pilot just instantly. So yeah, definitely another amazing feature to have. I don't know why this hasn't been implemented yet, but now it have. So yeah, can't wait for this to be implemented. Yeah, this is all unequipped. So hopefully come to EN soon. I got mine to 7-star because I won and I can't wait. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, if you do want to get it, definitely get it. Or if you're saving, Super LOZ for on something else, right? If you're, trying to develop Zenzu Chair or something, right? So, okay, so that's that. What else? Okay, so, so now it's the Shingeki Dragon Retrofit and the new skin. So, so I thought this is coming soon, but apparently it's coming now. So, let's go into the new skins first. So, let's just go into the pilots, right? So, who have some tricks to make him appear in first chance? Sadly, there's no tricks on that. It's purely RNG. So, it's another reason why you might, want to, roll for it as well. So, yeah. So, dang it! I should have made the thing on auto. So, hold on. Let me, repeat. There you go. My bad. Let me make the music loud. Alright, there you go. So, let's see what is the new skins. New skins. There you go. Holy crap, they're actually pretty expensive. But yeah, can't wait. New skins for, oh, and you can also pay for it. Yeah, you can also pay for it. Oh wow, that's really nice. Oh yeah, that's really nice. But I'm definitely gonna get a new skin. Actually, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna get it right now. Very nice, very nice. I actually don't think I can get all of them. Wow, yeah, the new skins are really nice, man. Are really nice. Can't wait, yeah, but yeah. What else? Who else? I think, yeah, there you go. New skins. I don't know the lore about this, but, you know, it's pretty amazing. So, yeah, I'm not sure if this is connected to lore in any way, but yeah. As well as, yeah, Tatsuya. Oh my god. Yeah, can't wait. I really wish they had more skins for the collab pilots as well. Hold on. Is there a new skin for, hold on. Yeah, it's a new skin for Shingeta pilots. Nope. Sadly. Doesn't seem like there's any new pilots, which is kind of sad, but, you know, it is what it is. Hopefully, you know, hopefully it come next, yeah. Hopefully it does come next. Also, we also have a new, what's it called? New boss challenge, so. Yeah. To farm Belial only on chapter 6. I don't think. Wait, which chapter 6? Are you talking about Belial's the Belial shards? Belial shards, I think you can. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, chapter 6. However, if you want to, or easiest way to get Belial, I would say is black market. Actually, I don't know if they give 10 for black market, but keep an eye on black market, because I think you can get a 10 batch one from black market. So yeah, definitely stay definitely watch out on black market. So. Okay, so let's see what is new for Shingeta Dragon. Again, I'll get into Belial Legend later, but after I go over all the news. So Belial Worth, I'll get into later. Yeah, I'll get into that once I get into Belial Legend. So my bad. Or do I have enough melee units already? I would say yeah, Belial Legend is definitely worth it for the development. Yeah. So what is new? Yeah, anything new? I know we got a new animation. I believe so. Never mind, we didn't. So let's see what is new, right? Let's see what is new. So far seems to be the same thing. It might still be that, that is better on. So, where's the new stuff? Oh, there you go. It's like a huge thing. So, wait, hold on. What do you get the dragon, though? What do you get a dragon? Or is that the only? Holy crap, that thing lasts for a long time as well. Holy crap. Alright, so let me get my health down. Oh, there you go. Here's the dragon mode. I think it is still, hold on. Does it still count? Okay, yeah, it is still count as, it is still count as, it is still count as, okay, so, yeah, this is the new, there you go, this is, holy crap, that is so much damage. Okay, but it does need to, be, but, holy crap, that's so cool, actually. I really wonder how it'll perform in PvP, so, yeah, can't wait on that. It seems to does insane damage. Oh my god. Okay, hold on, let's see. Yeah, okay, it doesn't seem to be doing the flash anymore, because, you know, it can't really flash like that, but, overall, yeah, overall, pretty cool. Yeah, alright. What is the new chassis, right? New chassis, okay, so, when HP are lower than 10%, combined with Dragon, that's basically how it is, yeah. And the usual, 30% attack speed, movement speed, and you know, and action changing, and ability changing speed by 30%. But overall, amazing upgrade. I'm surprised it got an upgrade so soon. Yeah, can't wait. Video after this, video after this live stream. So definitely stay tuned. So that should be everything about the news. Now we can get into Belial Legend. Yeah, sorry guys. Yeah, sorry for the wait. Now we can get into Belial Legend. Again, if you're here, if you just hear everything I talked about, will be in the, everything I talked about will be in the description, or after the stream will be in the comments and in the description. So, alright. So let me see the new question. That get a zero life. What? Oof. Is that SGD Kai? Yes, that's SGD Kai. Yep. He runs a dragon now. Yeah, he fused with a dragon at 10% HP. Yeah, that's what he does. So that should be Shingeki Dragon Naga. Oh, okay, I see. Alright, so now let's get into Belial Legend. My bad for taking so long, because I just want to get all the news out of the way. So, and again, feel free to ask me. This is also a question Q&A stream, so definitely ask me any questions that you might have. So let's get into Belial Legend. Let me just give a TLDR. So Belial Legend, is it worth it? Yes, it is an amazing mecha, but I don't think it is worth it to roll in comparison to other banner units. For example, what does Ian have right now? Ian have Shingeki Dragon, Shingetter, Mazin Kaiser, as well as I mean, 7 is a bit outdated, I think. Or it's going to Belial Legend. But yeah, see, I don't think it's worth rolling for Belial Legend if you haven't got Mazin Kaiser, Shingeki Robo, or Shingeki Dragon. Well, one reason is because they are limited, and also this is also developable. So I don't think they're necessarily weaker than them, but it is I would still suggest rolling for them first before you roll on Belial Legend, especially Shingeki Dragon. If you still haven't got Shingeki Dragon to 7-star yet, definitely get Shingeki Dragon first. So yeah, and what else? Yeah, and also we have units such as Himiko, which is overall in PvP and in PvE, I would say is better than Belial Legend in some way. Belial Legend I think Belial Legend is better than Himiko in PvE, but Himiko is a much better unit overall, I think, for PvP, because it have immunity on status effect, and just the damage output should be similar to Belial Legends, and plus Himiko is not developable, so that's another reason. Or even Orochi or even Wolochi, if you can get Orochi to 9-star for the Retrophin, Wolochi will still might be a better choice compared to Belial Legend in both PvP and PvE. So, and what else? And what else do we have? So let me get into the Sun Badge. Do we have some like that? Nope. Oh, and of course, yeah, there's a super outer shop. Definitely look this out as well if you haven't got it yet. So, honestly, yeah, even Horace Valgar and might be a better choice to roll compared to Belial Legend, mainly because Horace Valgar have the buff the whole team with the final defense decrease. Because of these units existing, that's why I would suggest not rolling for Belial Legend and instead roll for them instead. However, again, if you do like Belial Legend, you will not regret getting it. You will not regret getting it if you are gonna get it. And another reason is because of future units. So if you go into future units, another reason is because there's a lot of good future unit that's coming soon that you might be able to save for. For example, Zhonghu being a really probably the only usable range at the moment. As well as Magenta Justice. Magenta Justice is also a really good one that you might want to save for instead of Belial Legend. So, yeah, Zhonghu and Magenta Justice is also a really good one. And this might be a bit far, but Zulong is also a really good one. As well as this unit. I don't know how to pronounce it, but just a heads up on what you can save for instead of rolling on Belial Legend. Yeah, just showcasing this for you to make your own decision. Again, if you like, if you like Belial Legend over these units, for sure, go for it. Yeah, go for it. Go for Belial Legend. It is not a bad unit. It is not a bad unit. Alright, let me answer some questions. Fuse, you mean another way to be Saga, pure trophy only? Yeah, it is a pure trophy only, I believe. Belial Legend is still worth for bossing. No, yeah, Belial Legend is still worth for bossing. Yep, Belial Legend is a really good unit for PvE, which I'll get into that. In a bit. Good for PvE, yeah, it's great. Yeah, it might be better than most unit. Right now in PvE, yeah, and it's probably the best quote unquote free to play PvE unit as well because it is developable. I skip Belial Legend because I shouldn't mask. Yeah, hello Ring, hello. Yeah, it's good for PvE stuff. What is wrong to have is it wrong to have 2 Himiko 9-star? Nope, Himiko 2 Himiko or 3 or 4 is completely normal, honestly. Yeah. Himiko is just a busted chassis. Yep. Have you seen guy with 4 Himiko, 4 Wallon? I did. That's a crime, yeah. Also hold on, let me tag yeah, hold on. Let me tag yeah, hold on. My bad. Let me tag the people because I'm gonna get to stream update. There you go. I am live now. There you go. Alright, so perfect. Alright, so now let's get into Belial Legend. Let's break it down and see what makes it so good and its weaknesses, and eventually I'll get into the build. So that's a TLDR. If you have something that you want to save for the future, definitely save. I suggest. But if you like it, you can go for it. Yep. Yeah, if you like it, go for it. I don't know why I'm keep on repeating myself. So basic info. HP pretty normal at the pretty standard at 8,000. What is interesting is the weight. You have an extremely heavy weight, which is pretty beneficial in today's PvP because the heavier you are, the harder for you to get bounced around, getting knocked down, or just overall being CC in general. So having a high rate is definitely always good. And there's also some skill that's scaled with weight, and some attack also scaled with weight. So this is so having a high weight is always good. So weight pretty good. Velocity is not the best, but it is fast enough. Especially most of his action can already teleport. So it doesn't really matter. But yeah, overall stats pretty well. And now to the chassis feature. Chassis feature, it have the usual force field, but the force field, yeah, every 21 seconds have a 5-second force field. To block anything that doesn't ignore shield. So overall a pretty good shield ability, but the thing is most attack now can penetrate shield or just ignores it. So it's I guess. But overall, but it's always good to have. Yeah, it's always good to have to anti some small CC small attack that might potentially control or stun Belial Legend. So, but the difference is whenever it uses a force shield, it will generate like a AoE attack on all enemies. And it's this AoE attack, but it's more of a attack on them. So it's not like something that happens around them. So if you look at it, doesn't matter how far they are from the enemy, it will just damage it. So so essentially it damages every unit on the field and not like an AoE attack around it. So yeah, so definitely keep that in mind. It does quite it does good damage, so it is definitely something good to have. And what's really good about it is it stuns the enemy for a little bit, and as well as applying acid effect, which will lower their ability to heal, which is pretty good. Yeah. So I guess yeah. So good. It's pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Every 21-second damage all enemy or guarantee damage all enemies and applying acid effect. So which might be pretty useful for today's PvP in today's PvP arena. But the thing is, we already have a lot of units that can negate healing effects. So we'll see. Alright, so second chassis, Solemn Taboo, plus 1% final defense every time Beta Legend receive damage. It's pretty good. It's very, very good. Because it can stack up to 28 times, that's 28% final damage increase. Even though today most attack can do like 10,000 damage per hit, and you're relying on Firm Seal to prevent you from being one-shotted. But if you pair this with skills that also adds final defense, it might make a significant difference on it being able to take more damage. So again, if you can combine it, so for example, I'm using my NC account right now, so yeah, if you go on NC account, because I don't have much on my end. So this is general PvP I have. So if you pair it with pilots such as Chin, or if you pair with pilots such as this pilot from the collab, that also adds final defense damage. It can make a difference. Yeah, it can make a difference in PvP. So yeah, overall pretty good effects. And of course we have the Solomon Aura that is also what makes it good in PvE as well. That applies acid effect to attacks as well as extend target's action cooldown. The only downside for being because it only activates every 3 seconds, so it's not too significant. But it does, it is a move that does decreases target's action cooldown. So which anything that does that are top tier. Anything that does that now are top tier in both PvP and PvE. So and it's also aura. So if you have a lot of Solomon units, then that might make a huge difference for both PvP and PvE. But sadly, there's not much Solomon units right now that you can that can make a team of. So this aura is a bit not great at the moment. So it's not as not great. It's a bit not at its full potential at the moment. But it lowers the target's attack cooldown by 0.4 seconds, which is not a lot. So it's not a lot, and also it only happens every 3 seconds, so it's not too significant. But if you pair it with other units, if you pair it with other parts that also decreases, so for example, if you pair it with Hammer, or if you pair it with some other units or other skills that also lowers the target's action cooldown, it might make a big difference, or it might just adds on to the ability on locking the opponents in place. So yeah, overall good chassis. Hopefully there will be more Solomon units in the future. For example, we just saw the new Solomon unit that is Barbatos. So yeah, we did see the new Solomon unit that is Barbatos. Hopefully we get more soon, so we can actually make good use of the chassis. So alright, so yeah, I do have to say, the chassis, I just really wish it has something like anti-CCs. For example, something like Himiko, that can reduce, that can immune to some, status effect to anti-CCs. But that is good enough. Yeah, it is good enough. So now for the weaponry, Blade of Gun, you have 2 sword melee. That means it can be paired with, parts such as the black gold sword. You will not use I personally don't use it, but if you do choose, you can use the Black Gold Sword to anti Firm Steel in PvP, as well as because his first weapon is melee, you can also pair with Charge Blade, but don't use this because you don't want Belial Legend to be using its range weapon. But just something to be noteworthy that because his weapon type, we can use part such as those. So yeah, but usually you'll still want to go for Absorb Shell in PvP. So yeah, so that's weapon, but overall it's nothing too special, just something to to indicate what parts you can use on. Its weapons, so it's second and third weapon. Oh no, it's third and fourth weapon. They're the same name, so it can be buffed by skill that requires two weapons that needs the same name. Also, this thing is how do you say? This thing, what's it called? It is a really good range weapon, especially on a unit that is mainly good for its actions. It doesn't really have a shooting animation, so you know, overall a pretty good skill, and it applies acid effect as well as being incredibly easy to hit. So overall very good weapon, but yeah, nothing too special about it. Oh, it can be buffed by Haruka's active skill, so if you want to have some fun build with it, you can. But yeah, that's about it. Its main job is to do more damage as well as applying more acid effect. And compared to other some other weapon in the game, this thing had very high accuracy, so it's also a plus about this weapon. So overall pretty good. Although it doesn't have a shooting animation, it might still slightly delay some of its melee action because it's using it. So I don't think it's a detriment, but just something you might want to look at. So yeah. And it's sixth weapon, the commonly breathing, just the usual, just the usual 400 times 10, 4,000 times 10 powerful beam. It's not bad because it have iframe, and it also does good damage, and also looks really cool as it kind of spreads its wings. But overall, it won't. I wouldn't say that lowers damage, but which once you get an ability, you'll know why you will want Belial Legend to be using its action as much as possible. Yeah, but overall, it's not too bad because if iframe, so it's not too bad for both PvP and PvE. Well, actually, in PvE is not too great because it does less damage than its actions. So, and Storm of Gluttony basically put out 12 little drone thing. It doesn't count as drone, it's super weapons, but it does bring out 12 of that, and each of them will shoot. Even though it says it is normal type weapon, the drones or little guys actually does beam type weapon. So it's a bit misleading. Just heads up. And it does have an animation which might be detrimental, but I believe it also have active. So it's not too bad of a thing. But this move, and if you do unlock this move, when you're using its final ult, it will also use this move as well, and it will do massive damage as it just shoots out so many of them. So yeah, that's that. Overall, yeah, not too bad. And most of his weapon is like pure have homing effect, so you don't need to worry about it missing or most of the weapon doesn't really have a shooting animation. It's a force hit, and most of them apply status effects. So overall, amazing weapon set. Yeah, amazing weapon set. Yeah, honestly, there's not much to say about it. Just pretty good. Himiko is pretty. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that Himiko is better. I haven't seen yet in development what's material to get. Oh, that's right. I need to talk about the materials. I don't know why I haven't talked about it. But I did have you know what? I'll get into it again after the near the end, but I'm just gonna talk about it because someone asked about it. So I did talk about it here. So if we go here and talk about, so this is the material. I should have get into this right away. So gold 500,000, 1 Belial unit, super alloy 6k, super alloy Z plus times 50, beast's crust times 100, dimensional beast scalp times 50, and beast skin by time 100. So the only thing that you really need to look out on is you need to have Belial, you need to have the super alloy times 50, which might be a bit hard for free to play as well. And for the special ingredients, these you can get by playing on its new side quest. So if you are planning on getting it, definitely grind the new Gaiden and go to the side quest. Definitely grind Obsession, grind the last stage until you have 100, beast crust and these materials. I do believe some material you can also get from just the normal story mission, so definitely look that on. But definitely look on these. Yeah, definitely look on these. So, alright, let's go back on to Belial Legend. Yeah, so my bad. I should have talked about it right away. I'll talk about it again later for the timestamp. So I forgot getting my Saga role on Discord. Yeah, no worries. That's a crime. Yeah. So alright. So now let's go into what makes it really powerful. Which I mean, just as for its weapon and chassis is really powerful, but what it is really powerful, it's for its ability. So combo, actually, as strong as his other ability is, there is some which its main weaknesses also come from its combo. So that's kind of, so the first combo, the basic combo that every units have, basic combo that's basically how they will attack normally. So it might looks pretty strong, and might looks pretty OP and have a high range. It is, in my opinion, one of the worst combo unit can have because most of his weapon and actions are invincible. Yeah, most of his weapon and action are invincible, and most units nowadays that have combo are pretty short. So okay, so how to explain this? So for most units nowadays, the only time they're vulnerable are when they're using their combo. So the longer that they are doing his combo, the riskier they are on getting one-shotted or just being hit during it and potentially just die in PvP. So that's why having a long combo, although it looks cool and maybe and probably does a lot more damage as well, it is over a detriment to this unit because it has such a long attack time, and it has such a long attack time and a low cooldown time to make it less likely to use its other moves, or pretty much all of its other moves with iframes. So definitely something that's a bit of shame. But that is what it is. That is one of the longest combo that I have ever seen. So also, if the unit changes positions, or if it changes target, when it is using its combo, it will also teleport to the unit. So it is a good tracking ability. But yeah, overall I just really wish it's much shorter. Yeah, that does look cool though. That does look cool though, and it itself look like a unit that unit don't have. But yeah. And I believe aside from the damage, it also does it also applies slight acid effect, which will also lower the ability the enemy's ability to heal, which is also good. So yeah, that is the basic combo. So what's next? Let me see. Hello, welcome, welcome Fitra, welcome. Alright, so now it's his counter. Haunting Devil. I believe this one is not too special, it's just a little counter that it has, but it is invincible, so it is always good to have in PvP. It is also a counter, so it will do it. Yeah, there you go. So we'll do it when it get hit. So overall, good. Yeah, good counter. It does knock the enemy away. So it does knock the latter enemies away. So it might put a range between it and the enemy, which I want to say is a bad thing because it's a shield. But if it want to be doing a lot of damage, to the boss and to the boss or the enemy, it might be a detriment. Like it might be a slight detriment, but overall it should be fun. And plus, most of its action can be used at a range as well. So overall, not bad, not bad. And its block and evasive skill, its block is also like an immunity as well. It's L3, yeah. It's it is also the immunity to damage, and the side evade is untargetable. So both are pretty amazing. And also, if you have the mutant familiar charge when it is using the sidestep and the block, it will also fire its mutant familiars, which is also a good thing. So basically, it'll be attacking when it is also iframe. So yeah, overall, not bad, not bad. So and hopefully it does use these when for the mutant familiar, so it doesn't use it mid combo or something. So yeah. Oh, and this high speed propel is also a really good move on closing out range. And when it's doing it, it is also in iframe. So not too bad at all. And what else? Yeah, that's that for its movement, evasive and defensive as well counter. Oh, so the next one is death penalty. It's a grab that does high damage as well as heal himself for 15% HP. So overall, it's a great grab. Yeah, overall it's great grab. However, yeah, death penalty. Hold on, I need to get it to death penalty. There you go. I mean, it doesn't look like a grab, but it stabs into the enemy and use the other one to stab, and then kind of just like hit them away. It is a fast counter, or there's a fast grab, which is good. And also heal 15% HP when it is doing it. So it's just an overall amazing grab and amazing survival tool. But the biggest downside is that it is not a force grab. So it will be a huge detriment if the enemy is using Chassis Stabilizer, or if in PvP, if the enemy, if the boss is ungrabbable, and it will just knock himself down. So it's a bit of a shame. I really hope it is a force grab, but maybe because that is free to play, or it would be too OP that if it was a force grab. So yeah, overall, this move will be more useful in PvP. But a lot of PvP units are still using Chassis Stabilizers, so it can be a detriment. And if it does get knocked down in PvP, it is just self-CCing. So yeah, but again, I guess the trade-off is being able to heal 15% of his HP. So it is not bad, I guess. It is even better than Himiko's counter. Well, the Himiko doesn't have a grab, but the Himiko's counter only that only heals about 6%, like 5 to 6%. But this one heals like three times that amount. But it is a grab, and Himiko's is not a grab. It is just like a little spin. So, but yeah, good grab, but should have been a force grab, man. Should have been a force grab. But it does have iframe when it's grabbing. So if it does grab onto the enemy, you don't need to worry about something hitting it, or it being damaged, because it does have iframe. So just really wish it is force grab, as well as the combo. I really wish it is just shorter. Alright, and also for its second counter, it actually has 2 counters. So yeah, for its second counter, it will shoot out its familiar hold on again. Blazer Catastrophe. Come on. Oh, that's right. Because it may hit. Yeah. Overall, it is not a bad counter. When it jump up, it is obviously that is iframe, and also shoot out all of his minions and familiars. So just more damage as well as that applying the acid effect, and just additional melee for potential defense, what's it called, for the chances for the for the ability reduction to work. So yeah, overall good counter. Also iframe, so pretty much everything it have is iframe, so that's also good. Good in PvP and PvE as well. So alright, and so let's get into his XO. So his first ult is a AoE of tentacles. AoE of tentacles, I believe it break, I believe it defense break, it defense break the whole field, making them take 1.42 more damage. Basically that would do like just 1.42 some, and that a lot more decimal more damage. So you can pretty much guarantee this to do a lot of the damage, and it's also AoE for the whole field, as well as multi hits, I believe. Yeah, there's multi hits. The first hit defense break. So overall pretty great. Which also state 2 is most of his weapon having high accuracy. And because it defense break is good, that is also good in PvE as well. So, and of course in PvP, if you can defense break the whole field, it will also benefit the team on dealing more damage on the enemy PvP. So, and I wouldn't say it counters firm steel. I mean, it does 6 hits, so maybe it does, but compared to some other hits, it is a lower hit count, which is expected. So, and I believe it also does acid effect, so it will also apply acid effect to the whole field, which is another great thing for both PvP and PvP. So, yeah, overall pretty great. And lastly, its XO. There you go. Its XO is what makes it really powerful. So I actually talked about it as well. Snake also talked about it in what's called on then in chat as well. You'll want to use this as much as possible. The main reason is because I believe, if you count how long this is, like if you count the whole set of this ability, it lasts up to like almost 10 seconds. Yeah, it lasts up to almost 10 seconds, which is absolutely insane. Because the whole thing is iframe, or they either are iframe or partially iframe. So overall, pretty freaking amazing, and it's also what makes this unit very good. It homes on the enemy, so guarantee dealing massive damage to whoever that is targeting. Applying massive damage, applying the chassis. The action cooldown, the action cooldown reduction, applying acid, applying defense break, and applying just all these mixed damage, beam damage. Firm Steel will just die instantly. That is targeting one unit. So and also it's a 10-second. There's almost 10-second iframe. So, which is the reason why you want your Belial to be spamming this move as much as possible, because it's just such a good move to have. For both PvP and PvE. So actually it's not 10 seconds, it's probably like 5 seconds or something. But still, it's still a huge iframe window, which will secure its defensive maneuver, even if it does have something that's specifically anti damage or something. I think in the JP wiki it even said it's too complicated, that they didn't say what exactly happened. But from what my understanding is, it would do 2 of the spinning. They will do 2 of the spinning on the enemy. That for like 5 or 6 hit, just doing the spin on the enemy, teleporting on the enemy, and after they do it twice, it will go in. They'll go near the middle, or it'll go to the or no right it'll go on. It'll still go onto a target and do the 3rd huge spin that have a much wider area and more damage as a finisher. So, and while it's doing it, if you have the Storm of Gluttony unlock as your weapon on your second unlock, it will also be shooting 2 sets. So on its first spin, it will shoot 1, and on its first spin that will do 1, and on a second spin or the second spin cycle, it will shoot another one. So that's what it looks like. There's a lot of that of those on the screen, it's because it shoot twice. Yeah. So first time you'll shoot one, and the second rotation then you'll shoot a second one. And of course, if you do upgrade this, it'll also do massive damage on whoever you're targeting, because it's just so many hits. Yeah. That are just so many hits, pretty much ignoring firm steel at this point. So yeah, overall pretty great. And the enemy is mostly stunned during it, because that is being the attack by the huge attack of the homing attack of the double attack. So almost they can almost guarantee it hit all of them. Yeah, overall amazing move for both PvP and PvE, and of course applying acid as well. So, yeah, and this is the reason why or these moves are the reason why Belial Legend are so good. Most of it comes from its ability on being pretty much all iframe except for the combo, and also just doing massive damage, as well as applying acid, stun, defense break, and action and target action cooldown. And all of these combined together makes it pretty much top tier in PvE, especially for free to play as well. Especially free to play, because everything it does is what you need for PvP. So, or for PvE. So, for PvP, it is also good, but it just lacks the things that will makes. I mean, it has the iframe, but because it has such a long combo that doesn't make it in iframe, and yet it doesn't have force grab. It might be risky to use it in PvE, than PvP. This is the reason why I would suggest rolling for Himiko, rolling for At, rolling for the Race Worker, because none of them have a grab that isn't a force grab, and none of them have a combo that lasts over a long time, and some of them even have anti-CC abilities, which is also a huge thing that you want in PvP as well. So, and what else? What should I talk about? Yeah. So what makes it so I guess in conclusion, it is top tier in PvE. It is usable in PvP. Its main strength came from its insane actions with long, with being all iframes, as well as doing massive damage. But its main weakness also came from its ability of having a long combo without iframes, as well as not having a force grab. So that's the conclusion for Belial Legend. But as a free-to-play, as a unit that is developable, it is truly amazing. It is truly amazing as a unit that can be developed. So if you are gonna roll for it, go for it. I don't think you'll regret it. And later on, when the development does come, you can just finish it by developing it. So yeah. I do see people saying that the weapons are also a bit of a detriment on its DPS. I don't see it that way, maybe except for the Calamity breathing, but I do think they are not that much of a detriment to the overall DPS or to the overall unit. So, hold on. Alright, let me answer the question. Release weapon and ghost melee. You try Apollo and shoot. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'll do it when I go to the build. Hold on. I need to. Holy crap! There's a lot of questions, so let me answer them all. How many people still here? 14 people. Thank you so much for still being here. Yeah. So let me answer all the questions. Is this unit good as 6-star? Yes, it is definitely usable as 6-star if you unlock the X ult, but I highly suggest getting it to 8-star. It is the best at 8-star in my opinion. So, yeah, 8-star I think is the best. It's better to max Shingetter or pull for Belial Legend to 7-star. Yeah, like Snake said, Shinki the Dragon is definitely go for Shinki the Dragon first. Yeah, Shinki the Dragon first, for sure. What else? Okay, I'll say about Barbatos. Yeah, Barbatos is right. But I don't know much about Barbatos, but yeah, if you do like it, they can definitely say for it. How good is his iframe mod? Pretty much, yeah. Like I said before, everything it does is iframe. Pretty much every action, including some weaponry. So yeah, amazing iframe. Which is the reason why it is also good in PvP as well. Which is the reason why that is also banned in 2v2 at one point. So Belial Legend or SGR Robot at 4-star, which performed better? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, like Snake said, Belial Legend more damage than CC, but 4-star SG better because it's a single copy now. I can give good hammer, 4-star, Shinkida Robo, Parsimiko, Kenny Disruption, Superpio, okay. I still Disruptor. I still would suggest putting it with Ashima because it's just such a good unit for it. Unless you're using Shinkida Robo as a pure hammer, I guess. So I'm gonna say for one copy of SG and Bartels. Yeah, good luck on my deal for the future. Because I'm from Globster, not JP. I see. Yeah. When Shinkai the Dragon retrofit it? It have already retrofit. I talked about it before, so if you want to know about it, definitely check it out. Definitely check it out. So EXO some sort of burst range or just range. It's a melee. There's a melee that. Well, there's a melee and a range if you do unlock the weapons. So yeah, that's EXO. EXO is it is amazing. It's a long iframe. Talk about long iframe, high damage, burst melee, mix of melee and range. So yeah, release a weapon and go in melee. You try Apollo. Yeah, I'll get into that once it's going to the build. I mean, those tiny drones look I think. Are they considered? They are considered range. Yeah, they are considered range, but they will only be. They'll only use if they'll only use if get that super weapon. Yeah. If they are they'll only be used if you unlock the second chassis of weapon. So does XL work with burst core like Horizontal? I don't think so, because like Snexon is a super weapon, so I don't think it can be buffed by unless there's a weapon that specifically said unless there's a weapon that specifically said reduce super weapon, I guess super weapon attack intervals, then maybe, but yeah. Don't forget about it to use future you use in future 2v2 arena. Yeah, 2v2 arena is great. Alright, so now let's get into the builds or what I would recommend as well, and I'll also do the poll thing. So I'm just gonna use what's it called Elaine for now, because Elaine is the pilot for Belial Legend. But yeah, just heads up. I also test it with that pull in a bit. So this is what I will usually go with. I probably won't go with transition core in PvP. I will mostly go with what's it called? This one, the hydraulic, just for more XO spam. That's what I'll go for. But you can go for you can go for transition core as well. But I'm just put this on just for what's it called? Just for a thing. And if you want, you can also put on because Belial Legend doesn't really have anything that enters CCs. So if you want, you can also put on this one. I don't know what it's called in EN. So let me put it. Yeah, let me go into parts. Yeah, you can also go for, yeah, there you go. Okay, yeah. Axe-Lex Bearing, you also for this one because stun and confusion duration is reduced by 70%. Really good. So yeah, definitely something that you can go for as well if you go for PvP. But I personally will go for iframe spam with hydraulic. So and usually for PvP, you'll want to go for what's it called the absorption shell just for more survivability, because survivability you'll not go wrong with survivability. So you can also go for black gold sword because it basically does more damage if you are against anyone with firm steel, but I prefer survivability because there isn't no real way unless your pilots have some sort of preserve or regenerability. Other than that, it doesn't really have anything that can heal himself except for the grab, which, as I talked about before, is not a forced grab, so it's not a guarantee that you will heal. So I will always go for absorption shell. I will also go for well, it depends. I might go for detach, but the thing is, detach, I don't know. I mean, you can go for detach if you want, but usually I will still go for emergency cheddar stabilizer just for more DPS potential, because one of the thing about cheddar stabilizer, one of the things that you guys might not know about cheddar stabilizer is, well, I'm not sure if this is still a thing, right? When you get defense break with cheddar stabilizer, and when you get defense break by cheddar stabilizer, if it is not at minus 100%, even if you get defense break, you will still not get knocked down. Even if you get defense break. So basically it will always be there. But if you're using pets such as if you're using pets such as the gorilla, the GA01, because it is completely immune to it, if you get defense break, you will still get knocked down. So, and because we have Belial Legend in arena now, so just in case, I'll always go for cheddar stabilizer. But you could always go for emergency detach and stuff. Just know, if you do go for emergency detach, you will want GA29 as the pet, or you will just want a co-pilot that stops you from being knocked down. So yeah. And of course, this thing can make you immune or can have a 40% chance to make you not be able to grab, which is also a good thing for PvP as well. So, and now we have the armor. Armor, always go for firm steel. You don't want to go for anything else because there's really not much that Belial Legend can defend himself except for the final defense, which I guess you can buff final defense with it, but it's not really I don't really suggest doing it. So, yeah, so firm steel, always the way. Firm steel. And for the coatings, I always go for tilted armor because it lasts for the whole stage or for the whole match. You can also go for what's it called in English? You can also go for the liquid armor, but because it only lasts for 20 seconds, I personally won't recommend doing it. But because this thing can be stacked along with its chassis, that that reduces or that increases final defense, so it might be a synergy that can use it on. But usually I will still go for tilted armor for PvP. So, and of course, crab always good in PvP. So. And if you're facing against a lot of Himikos, or maybe even you can also change the firm steel to fork, and change the pet to GM01. So, and you can even go for something that is more crazy, like emergency detach. Now you need something that also that also prevent you from being knocked down. You can put on GA21, and you can also you can put on this one, and you can put on co-pilot that stop you from being knocked down. So, there. But I don't recommend doing this. I still recommend just doing that. So let me go back to what I recommend. Where is it? Wait, hold on. This game, let me just put this one on. So, this is what I recommend. Oh, of course, unless, of course, for example, if you're using Elaine, right? Elaine and Ian is not working yet, so if you're using Elaine's firm seal skill, you can always, or tendency skill, you can always skip on, you know, firm seal and just put on fork. And because of that, you can free up the pet on putting on crack, so, or putting on steel mantis. So also continue. So a lot of them depend on your pilot and your co-pilot. So, but overall, I will go for this. For all pilot, yeah, for all pilots, this is what I will go for. And for the co-pilots as well, I will usually go for full immune, kindness full immune or kindness special, because Beta Legend doesn't really have anything that entices it from being controlled by electricity or by the Bracon. So that's why I will usually go for a full immunity, or just something that can make you immune, like for example her defense. Sorry, there's something stuck in my nose, so let me yeah. So that's that. And of course, depending on your pilot, you can build accordingly. So. And so let's go into the Apollo. Yeah, the thing on Apollo thing. So for example, you can use pilots such as Apollo, like Snacks suggested. Oh, my bad. I don't know what's going on. There's something stuck in my throat. So let me see what Snake said that my that you want me to do. So 7. Why did I get 7 ping? Hold on. Plus more Belial Legend if you want to use Burn Boy Apollo, it would be better because you use last legend more, yeah. But yeah, you can use most ability spam pilots such as Apollo. Apollo should be the best one. So, and you can pretty much make it spam its X ult for as much as possible. So Apollo will be also a good pilot for PvP as well. And let me put on I'm just gonna put on, because it have, yeah, I'm gonna put on I don't know what's going on. Alright, hold on, let me just put on this, and we'll go in and see how it goes. Oh, and of course, Apollo will also be good in PvE as well, because the more XR, the more expo alt that they spam, the better. Come on, get close to enemies. So you can see that. Hold on, yeah. I'm actually gonna use XL that only is XL. See, you can almost they can almost use it right away. Like they can almost use the XL right away after the XL, because the XL is just so long. So, and depending on you, but I'm pretty sure you can make. I'm pretty sure you can do a build where it will just constantly be using its this XO. So actually, let me see if we can just do that. Oh, never mind. I don't think I could. Hold on, I forgot. High jump might be useful. Oh, that's right. High jump might be useful too. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll get into that as well. How much do you usually spend on Iron Saga? Around 50? Depends. Yeah, because right now I only spend on Battle Pass skins and maybe the weekly the monthly card. But yeah, that's about best. About 50. Yeah, probably about 50. Probably about 50. That month, maybe, yeah. And it's okay, yeah. Feel free to ask any questions, yeah. Oh, my bad. Wait, really? Oh, I haven't been talking. Oh. Okay. Okay, so. My bad. Okay. My bad. Holy crap. I did not know I did not know I was not talking the whole time. Okay, anyway, hold on. How long have I not been talking? This is to you. Okay, how long? Okay, you know what? Okay, my bad. Okay, you know what? Oh, Jesus Christ, you know what? Okay, you know what? Okay, let me, so, okay, I don't know how long I have been talking, but, okay, Jesus Christ, okay, what am I supposed to, yeah, I can remember, okay, 8 to 10 minutes? Okay, okay, then I'll just re-talk about what I talk about. My bad. And I just awoken, so I'm a bit clumsy, I think. But anyway, so okay, but as you can see, PvP build. So, all right, well, that's okay. Anyway. So, okay, so let's start getting how much I spent on Saga. About probably around 50 every month. Yeah, 50 every month because I buy the battle pass as well as the monthly cards. So let's go back to the beginning of the PvP build. So PvP build, I'm just using Elaine as the base pilot for now, which I will get into later. So let's let me just put on the pilot that I used to put on. So this is what I usually will go for PvP. And you can always go for transition core for more damage, but usually I will go for hydraulic for more spam. So but there's a reason why. So basically just core, usually go for things that can reduce CC, or that can add more action or ability cooldowns, because by doing so you not only increase the damage, you also increase its defensive abilities because it's more iframe. You can also go for this one, the what's it called, the axe bearing for the stun and confusion duration minus, plus the switch between your weapons and abilities for more iframe chainings. So this is also something that they can use in PvP, but usually I will still go for hydraulics just for more X or spam. And for the hold on, let me take off my shirt because it's so hot in here. But and for the ammo, I will usually go for absorption shell, because there isn't much Belial legend can self-sustain with his HP unless your pilot already has it, or from your co-pilots. So I will usually go for absorption shell just for more survivability, especially if you take some damage, and you can be getting those getting those HP back by when you're dealing damage with your XO and stuff like that. So definitely definitely what I recommend, but just know you can also use weapons such as the Black Gold Sword to do more damage, especially in PvP against units now that have firm steel. So definitely something that you can look out on. But if you're using the dual Black Sword, make sure you have I do suggest you have self-sustaining or just healing abilities somewhere, because there isn't really much Belial legend can do to heal himself, except for its grab. But again, it's not a force grab, so it might not ever heal because it just gets self knocked down in both PvP and PvE. So yeah, that's what I'll go for. And also and so now for the support, I will usually go for Chassis Stabilizer, because just more damage, because of the chances of being knocked down are reduced by 96%. And I'm not sure if this was during the stream, but I also talked about how if you're using pets such as GA29, or if you're using pilots or co-pilots that completely immune you from being knocked down, you can still be knocked down if you got defense break. This is why I always prefer Chassis Stabilizer, because if it is not 100%, you will, even if you get defense break, the effect will still be there. I'm not sure if this has been patched or if this has been changed, but from my understandings for now, this Chassis Stabilizer is still technically better than GA29 and the Bowguy Special, preventing you from being knocked down. Plus, Chassis Stabilizer have a 40% chance for stopping you from being grabbed by non-force grabs. So it's also a really good thing for PvP as well. So this is what we'll go for PvP. Of course, you can always go for emergency detach. You can even go for the stats paddings, but overall, I will always go for Chassis Stabilizer for because the nature of Belial Legend is to do more damage. So. And of course, if you want to go for padding, the blue padding would work too. And what's next? So for the armor, Firm Steel, that there's no question. There's not really much other weapon that you or other armor that you want to use aside for Firm Steel into this meta. Unless you can do something that can increase the final defense by a lot to stack it with Belial Legends chassis final defense, but I don't really suggest doing that because a lot of the like for example this new armor that adds final defense requires like a whole set that requires designer support as well, which I don't think it's worth it. Firm Steel is always the safest option. Unless if you're depending on the meta, right? Depending on the meta, if you're going against like say a lot of Himikos, a lot of Act, you can always put on the fork, but just know that when you put on the fork, you need Firm Steel somewhere, and this can come from Elaine's, this can come from Elaine's just Elaine's Firm Steel, as well as or if you're using some other pilots, you can also put on GM01 as substitute. But that is if you're using fork or if you don't have Firm Steel anywhere. So, I mean, Firm Steel can also be found on the defense pad by Edith and by him. So, but that's that. So let me put it back Firm Steel. And for the coatings, I'll always prefer tilted armor, mainly because it lasts for the whole time, just a good damage reduction. The game suggests liquid plating. I personally don't suggest it, but I get where they're coming from because it also reduces final damage. So it will be reduced, or basically you will take even less damage combined with the final damage or the final defense increase. So which I get it, but personally it only lasts for 20 seconds. I still suggest you put on tilted armor. Of course, unless your team is different, like if you build a team to a way where if you're going full immune, which is pretty good for Belial Legend because Belial Legend doesn't really have anything that anti CCs. So if you want to put on radioactive plus the team setup, that will also work. But usually tilted armor will always be the best, or well, I won't say it's the best, but I will always go for tilted armor. You will not go wrong with it. And for the pet I already talked about before, Crab is always the best, and depending on Crab is always the best, but the thing is unnecessary. So depending on if you're using a different if you're using a different chassis, or if you're using a different armor, or if you don't have Firm Steel anywhere, you can put on GM01, GA29 respectively. And if you don't have either, you can also put on or if you don't have any of this, you can also put on just the good old Mantis if you want. So this is what I'll go with. If you don't even have Mantis, you can put on Panda. If you don't have Panda, you can put on maybe Big Mouth. So you can go try to snipe the support or something. So or if you don't have that, you can also put on Aloe. That's just the last option. If you don't have anything, then you can put it on. Last will also be going if you don't have anything. Yeah, this is if you don't have anything. But if you're doing a build like this, I'll always go for Steel Mantis. And if you don't have your Steel Mantis because you're a future play, or if you're saving for something, you can consider exchanging, like a GM01 and making the armor like a fork. So this is a build that would generally go for all pilots, no matter what, or most probably that doesn't have a part that have similar skill. But if you have pilots that already have Firm Steel, like Elaine, you can switch out that you can switch out your armor to something else. So and now for the co-pilot. Chin will be a really good one. The Chin's defense, because Chin's defense reduces the final damage taken, which can work really well for additional final damage increase for the Belial Legend. So it works really well, but this will only work if the meta doesn't really have any CC abilities. If the meta have a lot of unit that can stun you, that can, make you stop moving, that burns you a lot, you probably will want to go for full immune. That is that's Kaede. Or if the meta is going for one-shotting you, Dankoga meta that just one-shots you, then you can go, they can go on a good old, Death Struggle from Kalas and Kirumi. So also really good one. Or you can just go, or you can go on, or depending on your pilot or what you can go for, you can even go on, you can even go for pilot. You also go for skills or pilots that can reduce your action cooldowns. So you can have more iframes, or just make it change, or just make it chain ability together much easier. So for example, let's say if I go for, like, I think even Barmov. So for example, if I'm using what's another good co-pilot or co-pilot? For example, Nate. Actually, Nate doesn't have support, but whatever. Oh, and for Nate, you can also put on anything because Nate already have. Black Knight. Black Knight already has basically the black gold, which is Nate is a great pilot on what's called on a great PvP pilot on Belial Legend as well. So you can even put on, or depending on the meta, right? Depending on the meta, you can put on anything, Formula. Actually, I think Formula is the best because even the Black Knight doesn't have something that can immune to the status effect. So let's put on someone with. I'll get into Apollo in a bit, but let's put on someone with skill. Let's say Hydra. You can. I mean, I don't suggest, but you can put on. Never mind. Never mind. I was gonna suggest putting on Hongwu, but thing is, Hongwu will also will also make the XL faster, reducing his iframe, which might not be a good thing. So just ignore. But Hydra is also really good pilot on it, because it's just good on any co-pilot. Same thing goes for Mo. Mo will also be really good on it because just more survivability, and a lot of his action are over 7 seconds. So, or not a lot, but some of his action are over 7 seconds. And generally any pilot that can reduce action cooldown, such as Apollo. Where's Apollo? Apollo, and pilots that can pilot that reduce cooldown, pilots that just good at everything, the Hydra and stuff like that, or just defensive pilots. Like literally, as long as you don't put on pilots that, as long as you don't put on pilots that, as long as you don't put on a range pilot, then you should be fine. As long as you don't put on range pilot, you should be fine. No matter what pilot they're using. So I'm using Apollo because Snake told me to showcase, and what Apollo does is, because if it's close to the enemy, which it is close to the enemy, whenever he uses is XL especially, so when it's using his XL, it will also be charging his action cooldown, so pretty much right after his XL, it can immediately use its XL again, just continuously using iframe, continuously doing massive damage. So that any pilot, preferably pilots that reduces action cooldown, or just put on the Black Knight for just the perfect. Black Knight I think is pretty perfect on it, because it have healings to sustain. It have like a version of Black Gold Sword to anti firm steel. It doesn't even though it doesn't have anti CCs, it does have special slot that you can put Kaede on, which is pretty amazing. This is like the perfect build for perfect. Well, I don't know how it will perform, but personally, I think it's a perfect build for Belial Legend. If not for without Pilot Awaken. So this is what I'll go for. And this is more for fitting for every single situation. So in some situations, definitely they'll be built better than this, of course. But for general use against any meta, against any situations, this would probably perform. This will perform most likely. So, yeah. I'm just putting this because purple and looks better. So this should be overall for PvP build. Let me see. Okay, any question, just ask. I'll do my best to answer. So, and of course, you can also, that will, better from build, to last. So, as I showed this already before, before I was muted, before I was muted, I was gonna talk about, that's what I was talking about PvE build. So PvE build, this is what we'll usually go for. Marching core for more, final damage increase with the, because of its amounts of action and ability, or the ability and weapons. So it will add a lot of, final damage. And I will, and for the weapon, I will go for, what's it called? This one? How do you say this thing? I think it's high powered or charge blade? No. Hyper beam, there you go. Hyper beam, because it adds, final damage plus melee damage. And I will also go for, the fist for even more, melee damage. I have seen people been using, this one, the, what is it? I've seen people been using, the reverse cooling device, so it can reduce the time, for weapons. But personally, I don't really feel like it is a detriment to it, or it haven't, been affected by a lot. But I guess it can increase the damage for the drone that is shoot out, from the XO. So, but overall, I will still go for the melee, because that's what, it will be using mostly, against the boss. For the coding, I will usually go for Baihu no matter what the case is. But maybe there are times that some different coding might be better. But overall, I will always go for Baihu for PvE, so you can use the AS immediately for the maximum potential and damage output. I guess you can go for Lucky Core as well. If the AS of the pilot that you're using are not important. Let's say Apollo. Yeah, there you go. Apollo again. Apollo is also good in PvE as well. So on Apollo, you can probably use Lucky Kill on it. So, or if you're going against something like the new boss challenges, and because some boss challenges when you use AS, it will do something crazy. So you probably will want to use Lucky Kill instead. So. But overall, usually you also want to go for Baihu for the maximum output. For the pet, usually I will go for the doggy, but since Ian doesn't have a doggy, Bison will suffice. And just simple, when the damage is close, when enemy is close, deal 10% more final damage, and it does make a big difference in PvE as well. So, not bad. If you don't have Bison, which is easy to get though, from or it's not as hard, or it's not as hard to get. But if you don't have it, you can always go for I guess Panda, or you can just go for something that just adds attack. Or if you have the pawn, you also get the pawn B for the defense break, and stuff like that. So yeah, overall not bad. What else? Oh, and for the co-pilot, because I'm using Linda, that's why I'm using Hongwu, so you can, do more actions and just do more melee in general, triggering its, action and triggering its more parts. But, depending on the pilot, for example, if you're using this, this would Apollo, because Apollo will also be, like a good unit on it. So let's go back to Apollo for the spam. You can also go for her attack, because for every it increases final damage by 14% for every pilot that is targeting that target. So amazing, just great boost for its final damage. And because using Apollo, then you can probably use Lucky Kill on it. Even though I don't really think there is anything that will lucky code you for a polo, I think. But I'm about to put it on at this point, so but yeah, probably not. Actually, yeah, since the polo doesn't really have anything that also chance. Actually, I don't know. The what's it called? The second skill might, the second skill might be benefiting it. So, but yeah, that's how it goes. Like you usually Bahu, and of course you also go for Judas. Judas attack also just purely adds 32% final damage, which is busted. Great in PvP. Great in PvE. My bad. But and I already showed that before. Hello, welcome Indra, welcome. But usually you will want to, or I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. But usually this is how it goes. And you can even go for co-pilots just this, because this also adds attack. But if you have, other DPS, especially ranged DPS in your team, you want to save this one for your other range because it's better on range. So usually you want to go for just pure damage. So, but I'm just trying to say it works. If you're not using it, it works. And if you somehow doesn't have those pilots, at the same time. So I will showcase before when it's fighting. Which I will showcase again. Yeah, I'm gonna showcase again, and I'm gonna put on a good old barm off. Just for more damage. So yeah, put on good old barm off, and I'll just do the PvE again, and for you guys to see how it goes. Welcome back, Snake. Welcome back. Sorry, I pretty much just explained everything again. I might have missed something, but I hope I didn't. Again, anything that I missed, I will be adding it on to, I'll be adding it. Yeah, I'll be adding it under the comment and in the description. So, if you find out something that I say, hey, that this is wrong, why didn't he talk about this? There's a high chance that I already commented, I already fixed it in the comments and in the description. So, yeah. And again, I'm so sorry for the mutings. That was dumb. And I hope I cover everything, because I feel like I've been talking for a long time. That before I stop. Now you see, first time homework. Actually, yeah. Homework is also good on the Himiko. Like the same reason Himiko is good on good in PvE. It's also because of that. So. Go. Bum. Any news about Cynthia Wiccan? Not that I know of, so sadly. Hopefully soon though, definitely hopefully soon. Yeah, hopefully soon. Alright, let's see how well it will do. 22nd, 50% HP. Not the best because I'm using Belial Legend as my only DPS. This is the reason why it's going slow. Usually you'll have 2 DPS at least, so it will make it faster. But just having this 1 DPS, it can only does that. This is not bad. There you go. Within a minute as well. Yeah, again, 77% HP, almost 1 million attack. Yeah, that almost 1 million damage. So but yeah, high damage, really high damage in PvE. However, you don't need to. Okay. Which one of the reason why it does so much damage is because pretty much every hit that it is hitting on enemy is defense breaking the boss. Because basically imagine every hit it does already applied defense break for it to do maximum damage. So you don't even need or if you're using this as a pure DPS, you don't even need other units. I mean, it'll be better if you do, but you don't even need the other pilot defense breaking it. But yeah, if you want to use it for DPS, great. Your team actually doesn't even matter what it is, because standing alone, Belial Legend will just be good. I guess you will need a team that can keep Belial Legend alive, but that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. And what else? But yeah, so Belial Legend. However, you can also build Belial Legend as a support. So as a support, because defense breaks because it reduce action cooldowns. So you can also build it as a support. So if you want to build it as a support, you can always put on the hammer. You can put on the hydraulic. So then me put that down. You can put on hydraulic. If you use it as a support, then I don't suggest you using Linda. I suggest you using something on, for example, Apollo. I mean, Apollo is still better doing DPS, but yeah, hold on. Let's not use Apollo. They use that let's use the actual support pilots. Actual support pilots. Any pilot that can lock people down. I wouldn't put Ashuma on it because I am a bit iffy on the ability for Belial Legend to keep Ashuma alive. But if you want to use Ashuma on it, feel free to do so. Yeah, feel free to do so if you want to put Ashuma on it. Let's see. You know what? I would just put on. Yeah, you know what? I'll just put on Apollo, but just know that Apollo can also do damage, if not better at doing damage as well. So and you can't even go for the what's it called? What is he called? The little there you go, interference device. Yeah, because it will increase the time for the defense break for the whole team to do damage on. And of course, firm steel. I will go for. Well, depending on the pilot again. Depending on the pilot, you can go for. Actually, let me get Linda back. Linda might still be a better, support. Even though you might want to use Linda as a DPS. Or for DPS and melee. There you go. This one, and then for this you can put on. If you don't already have, you can put on. This one, or you can just put on Panda for even more action speed ups and stuff like that. So overall, pretty good. And for the co-pilots, it depends, right? Co-pilot, I might go for Barma again, just for even more defense break. But you can also go for, you can even go for, what's it called? Ammo break. Yeah, because again, it does have some range attacks. So if it's shooting, for example, if you're where is it? If you're using her as a co-pilot, or not her. If you're using her as a co-pilot, the Mac Destruction, it might work as well. But I don't know why I don't suggest doing that. But yeah. And again, just more action cooldown as well if you need, and you can even, and depending on the boss, right? Depending on the boss, you can even put on love or something like that, just for staying alive and stuff like that. But yeah, you also build support, but I usually suggest doing a DPS if you don't already have DPS. So yeah, because I think it's better than Himiko, at least in this aspect. Being just much better in PvP for a lot of reasons. So, yeah, that should cover it for both PvP and PvE. Oh, and of course, it's there's third and fourth weapons can be used by Haruka, but again, just it won't really go wrong. Or I mean, there are good pilots on or there are good or better pilots that you can use on Belial Legend. But most pilots that you put in should work. Like even if you put in a support pilot, that shouldn't take away anything from it. It's more worth it to putting on Linda or some other DPS pilots. So yeah, see, that can be buffed by Linda, which is pretty funny. But it's not really practical, so I don't suggest doing it. Yeah, just heads up. So yeah, that's that. Just don't put it on any range pilot. You should be good. So yeah, that's Wolong. Oh, that's Hongwu, not Barma. Yeah, my bad. Die. Yeah, actually die. Yeah. So Belial have higher damage than Himiko. This thing, I haven't tested it. I haven't tested it myself, but I believe they are the same. Cause based on my memory, I'm using Linda Awaken on both. Both does about the same damage with the same team. So I will assume they are pretty much damage-wise the same. But Belial Legend are better because it itself defense break the enemy. Therefore, it benefits your whole team to do more damage on the boss. Therefore, Belial Legend is better in PvP, in my opinion. However, if you are going against some very hard new bosses that can kill your units, Himiko might be better on that aspect because Himiko is just much more tankier than Belial Legends. And I think Belial Legend might even do more damage if it doesn't grab or, to do his normal combo. Because his grabbing on boss is just kind of funny. That will just knock himself down. So, because I have had a time where my Belial Legend dies during battle, but my Himiko never dies. So, just like a little balance. So, if you want to make a if you want to, or for posters, yeah, for poster bosses, Belial Legend will probably be better, but for harder, for Trial of Origins, for the bosses that is huge, and that is massive damage, Himiko will still be better, in my opinion. So, it's logging a lot. Oh, it's lagging a lot. Oh, really? That is still lagging? Okay. Alright, so what else? So overall, both PvP and PvE, amazing. Great for PvE, great in both PvP and PvE. Especially for free to play. Again, it is the same. It just for both PvP and PvE, they share the same downside, which is having the non-force grab. If that thing is a force grab, this thing will be top tier, even with a long combo. Yeah, even with a long combo, this thing will be top tier. Yeah, even with a long normal combo, if that grab is a force grab, I'm pretty sure it'll be a top tier. Or if you replace one of the chassis with anti-CC or something like Himiko's, only if that happens it'll be top tier. But because it has such a long combo that doesn't have iframe, even though everything he has iframe, and its grab is not a force grab, sadly I think it falls short compared to units such as Himiko, At, or Horace Valkyr, or some Magenta Justice or Hongwu, something like that. So this is my opinion on this mecha. This is the reason why I said it's worth it to wait for the development, but it's not worth it to roll unless you really like it. Because if you can roll for Belial Legend, you probably can roll for Himiko, you probably can roll for Ad, you probably can roll for Shingeki Dragon, you probably can roll for Magenta Justice or save for Magenta Justice or Hongwu or something like that. Because you have the money to do that, it's much worthy to do that instead of going on Belial Legend, especially you can develop it. But if you are saving Super LSD for something, or if you don't really want anything else in the future, go for it. Belial Legend you will not regret getting a Belial Legend. It's just such a good unit, overall. So, yeah, it was so good to a point where it was banned in 2v2. Where is it? Yeah, it was so good to a point where it got banned in 2v2 sent by Snake, because a lot of free to play has it, and in 2v2 it would just be really yeah, see, it got banned along with Himiko. And the Awakened Pilots and stuff like that, which is it got banned along with Ad as well. So pretty amazing. It's oh wow, that's pretty popular. But yeah, so you can see how good it was. Like it's that's amazing. And by doing this, they kind of just wheeze out like 80% of the play because they couldn't use pretty much the best free to play unit anymore. So yeah. But yeah, that should be that. What else? If I miss anything, I will I will add it in the comments and in the description. So, yeah. Alright, you know what? That should be it. That should be it. Also, I like how his art looks a lot bigger than Belial. Also, oh yeah, another trivia is just a lot of his moves are also, you know, just like a buff version of Belial as well, which is pretty cool. Like that is spinning and stuff. The you know, this weapon that is counter, which is pretty awesome. So, alright, so what's next? What's next? Oh, yeah, I'm gonna talk about. Yeah, let me go back to because I forgot to do it. But yeah, so this is the development cost of it. The only thing you really need to look out for is definitely having a Belial in your hangar, or you know, or just having a Belial, having Super Alloy Z times 50, which equal to 50 rolls, and also these ingredients, and these ingredients, the beast ingredient, the dimensional beast stuff, most of them can be farmed in the new side quest. Yeah, in the new side quest that is called Obsession. So if you go to battle, if you go to Gaiden, if you go to side quest, and here it is. Just do the last mission until you have 100 of these every time it comes by, so you don't get caught off guard and stuff like that. So I got my Belial Legend purely by developing, so this is the reason why I don't suggest rolling it. Because if I did roll it, I might be regretting it. Because you know, now I got everything, so now I got all of it. So, but yeah, pretty awesome. What else? Yeah, Super Alloy Z. Hold on, yeah, that's that. What's next? Anything to talk about? And of course, try to do this one. For this, I don't really have any suggestions, because you really need to be like absolutely endgame to do this. Easiest way is still to just borrow the top player's team, so you save on, you know, stamina, and you save on gems. So yeah, definitely I suggest just if you're not doing 10% with your random or if you're not doing 5 or more percent with your random build, or how do you say? Use the top team to finish it first, and then slowly, you know, return it, and or reset it, and slowly, you know, figure out see what works or not. Yeah, but definitely use the top player's team to do it first. Yeah, definitely. Belial. Okay, thank you. Thank you. But yeah, I think that covers about everything. And again, if you just hear, in the beginning of the video, I talk about, you know, Shingeki Dragon, Retrofit, and all of the news that is in Iron Saga, EN. So definitely, if you are interested, definitely check that out as well. And as well as the, you know, a lot of new features that is coming. Let me just do my dailies real quick. Never mind, I don't think I did it. Oh, and the news is that, Jesus Christ. So then you spot, oh yeah. We do, Shin. Do small have space? If not, I can invite. Here you go. Yeah, and again, if you want to, if you guys want to join our corp, you guys can, because just look at this. We got top horn. I think I see it in game, right? Yeah, I think I see it in game. Jesus Christ. So if you guys look at the thing, you know, at 3rd anniversary, you know, we actually made it to top. See, number 1 Rabbit Saga, number 2 Rabbit Patch, number 4 Rabbit HQ, number 5 Rabbit Squad, and number 6 Small Rabbit, and number 7 Noise Rabbit. Or yeah, top 7 except for Sanctus, all 7 are, you know, all top 7 are rabbits, which is pretty amazing. Thank you guys so much, because this will benefit this benefits everyone in the corp because this benefits everyone in corp because the higher the rank you are, the more weekly reward that you get, and of course we are more active and stuff like that. So. Also, because most of our guild are full, so if you want to join, definitely come join Throne. There you go. Where is it? Yeah, definitely come join Throne. It's another one of our core. It used to be our enemy, but now we're trying to get Throne back to the top again. So yeah, if you guys want to join, definitely join Throne. Make sure to tag me when you do as well. Then our Discord. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, thank you guys so much. And alright. Anything else I haven't talked about yet? Yeah, let's go bunnies. So I did conclusion, I did a build suggestion, I did the moveset introduction, TLDR as well, Belial Legend, side quests, and Saga materials. I should have done this for and everything. I think I did everything. I think I finished everything I needed to do today. So thank you so much for being here. How many people are still left? I don't even know. Probably not a lot. 10 people. Wow. Thank you guys so much for still being here, man. Thank you guys so much. And 27 more. It's been 2 hours. Alright. Yeah, probably gonna end the stream soon. So again, any questions, ask me now. Again, if you miss asking question to me here, again, I am always in my Discord, and you can always ask a question down in the comments below. So definitely check that out. So, I don't know what I'm saying. My head is not working. After the stream, I'll be making Shin Dragon with trophies videos. So definitely. Any idea or you have any good idea of core boss build? Oh, that's right. I'll do a video on it soon, or probably a lecture on it. I personally haven't been playing that mode a lot, but I do know that you don't want to use pilots or skills that has a time limit. For example, you don't want to use something that is burst. You want to use something that lasts longer, I think. For example, you want to use pilots such as Yoma from Getter. Because his last skill can make can constantly be gaining that attack for the whole battle, and the longer the battle, the more the buffs. So this is what I think, and it is not as good if you're using pilots that is only good for the first 1 minute or something. Yeah, this is what I know so far, but I will get into it. Yeah, I will. I'll definitely look out into it because I don't really know the setup or the best setup for it yet. So yeah, exactly. Yeah. Perma buff. Yeah, perma buff, and not and not something that is temporary. So I would say you can build whatever you are doing with your poster build. Just take out anything that does defense break, because I don't think core boss get defense break. Yeah, just take out anything that do defense break. Take out action reduction. Just add final attack on everything. Just put on Mudging Core on everything. Put on Hyper Beam on everything. Put on attack on everything. Unless you're dying. If you're dying, then put on some armor and stuff like that. Just put on final defense, stack it as much as possible, and just go. And just go for it. Oh, that's right. That's true. Oh, 2 buckets. Oh, okay. I see. Oh, okay. So for each core boss, they need to be different build. Okay, yeah. That's the case. Yeah. I'll definitely. What's it called? Probably gonna be doing a live stream on it, because I don't know if I can condense all of it in a video. I probably can, or I might make it, into a visual format and stuff like that. So yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Monday, Saturday, Boston defense break. I see. Interesting. That's nice. What else? Oh, that's right. So if you go on my channel as well, why did I get 11 pings? What the heck is going on? So we're going to community again. Shinkida Saga Retro coming soon. I'll be doing a video on that very soon as well. Yeah, right after this live stream, I'll post a Shingetter Dragon Retro video as well as its boss challenge. So yeah. Something easier for you to make. Yeah, for sure, yeah. I've been way too tired lately. And yeah, and you know, please consider sharing this with other people as well. Again, I'm sorry for the technical difficulty. I didn't know I was muted, and I hope I didn't talk I hope I didn't talk too fast today. So yeah. Again, timestamp will be up once the VOD is up. And if you wanna ever rewatch this, you know, you always rewatch it. So, and oh, I also have a build test of it. So if you want to see what I do for both PvP and PvE, you can also check that out. I also have just look over a lot of stuff. I have a oh god, that I can see myself live. They can see both. They can, or if you still want to know more about, you know, Shingetter Guide or Shingetter Dragon Guide, you can use my two guides here to go more in depth, or Organ on Himiko. And I also did a live stream on the triple collab. If you don't know about everything, like what I thought about everything so far, from Mazing Kaiser to Mazing, you know, from both Great Mazinger and Mazinger Z, you know, and Shingetter Dragon and Shingetter Dragon G and stuff like that. Oh, actually, hold on. They say something about the new skin. I just want to double check. Why is there two skins now? What the heck? Yeah, I don't think there is news. Oh, fake. It says it's fake. Yeah, fake dragon. What? Okay. Okay, it's different. Yeah. So yeah, there's a new fake getter skin. Oh, that's so cool. I think it's lower rise, right? You can see his mouth is a little bit different. Ah, that's so cool. Oops. Yeah, is there any different on animation? That's so nice. I mean, it's pretty much the same, but you know, I'm pretty sure for those who likes the lore, or who watch the anime, might be pretty happy. So, doesn't seem much is different, but yeah, really nice. And you can see it's a slightly different. Actually, is it even different? I can't tell, but it says fake Getter G Saga. So I don't know. I'm confused. Whatever. Any new things in shop? Nope. Just just the pilots and stuff. And for the new skins. Oh, hold on 1 second. My bad. My hand's gone. My brother just came in, so yeah, my bad. Sorry. Yeah, yeah, my bad. My brother just came in. To tell me something. So my bad. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm back now. So back now. Let me do one roll and see if I can get Alright, so hold on. Let me yeah, my bad. Thank you. Oh, oops. Jesus Christ, hold on. Let me 1 second. Let me dismantle these. Cause I wanna roll around. Cause yeah, Cause I'm about to get a guarantee. So let's see how much I get. Hopefully I get lucky. Probably not though. Alright, let's see if I get it. Purchase was successful. Nope. Yeah, as expected. Yeah. Alright. Let's try. Oh, let's try. Gotta. What else? What else? Let's try the new boss. Yeah, that's our new boss. Let's try with my own team. And there's also new new dimension fallacy. So again, guys, come join our guild, as we are as you know, that might come soon. Alright, so probably gonna actually I might save this. You know what? I'm gonna use my own team real quick, and I'm gonna just do it again doing the thing. So hold on. No, not this one. Yeah, definitely not this one. There you go. Alright, just see how much I do. Pretty sure I'm gonna do like terrible, but whatever. What are people using? Okay, I see. I see how much I do, and then after this, I will. Oh god, that's a dragon version. We better fight a dragon version. Hopefully, it doesn't seem to be doing too much damage to me, which is good, I guess. I kind of like it. Finally got a huge okay, it seems to be pretty easy actually. Okay, it's not too hard. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be too difficult. Huh. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be too. I'm not sure if it's because I'm pretty sure if I let it fire, oh god. Yeah, it almost killed me. Okay, I see now. Yeah, it's like every few every second. Yeah, I don't know when it uses it, but that's so cool. How would this thing fit in PvP? I wonder. Holy crap, man! Oh Jesus! It killed me. That thing does so much damage. Am I? Okay. Yeah, if that thing hits, Jesus, I just die. I just perish. $30 more seconds. I can probably get it to like 60%, which I will do something. Yeah, I might be able to do it today. Yeah. Oh, now Hida's here. Hida's here doing the thing. Jesus Christ, he's supposed to die right away. Yeah, I get to 60% or 70%. There you go. Not too bad. It's pretty okay. See, if this is the case, I'm pretty sure people can 100% it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure people can 100% it easy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure people can 100% it easy. Yeah. Oh wow, just magenta did the most damage. Also, I like how the ball just gets better and better. I'm at 65. Yeah, people can definitely one-shot it. People have done 3 times the amount of my damage. So yeah, for sure, people can definitely one-shot it. Alright, this should be everything. Aisha, anything else? Oh, that's right. Yeah, I guess we have a new event now as well. If there's anything special, I also make video on it. So stay tuned. They actually didn't rerun Shingeter's they didn't rerun Shingeter's banner as well, which is pretty funny. But they did rerun Getters. See, this is different, right? Ian NC got Dragon got Kaiser got this. And also in Ian, but Ian got everything. Ian got Dragon, got Shingetter, got Getter G, got Mazing Kaiser, got Mazinger Z, and got Grim Mazinger. But Ian didn't get anything. Or but NC and JP didn't get as much, I guess. So. Alright, this is this should be it now. So, alright. Anything else? Everyone? Anything else? How long has it been? How many people has it been? Still, 7 people. Okay, good. Alright, I'll be ending it on 2 hours and 15 minutes. So, about 20 seconds. So, any question, just ask me now, and I will type this. Thank you so much for watching. Useful links in the description. Fort. Alright, it's been 15 minutes, so alright, well,